But they're the kind of team that will always like do it no matter who's getting it, right? And then swap.
Yeah, but he plays. I'm a little bit confused about his position. Sometimes he plays like support, sometimes he's core, but
All right,
definitely
let's
a
have a
great
quick.
player.
Let me speed run through. So there's Rearm, which is always scary. Rupture, Reincarnation, probably the most top tier. Pulse Nova is also solid. We got Berserker's Blood, Thirst, Meta, Astral Imprisonment, Chaos Bolt.
Rage,
Probably
don't
that's
forget
it.
Rage. It's a free
Rage is mediocre. Mediocre.
It needs to be paired with something else, generally.
No, it's the Russian stack is always first picking it, so it's
there's also Red Fire Blast. One has to say. I think those are like the priority of like the first couple of spells, and then Split Earth maybe as a like a B tier, one tier below that. Could start seeing some combinations occurring, like Rearm, Reflection is pretty good. But other than that, I don't see anything super good with Rearm. Am I making a mistake?
Some good Essence Flux, Rearm, so if you're good with that. Or Rearm Split Earth, actually disgusting.
Yeah, that is pretty solid.
But it's a lot more defensive than it is aggressive in terms of, I find it very hard to be defensive with that type of build. And that sort of puts you on the back foot naturally.
There's also Inner Fire, which is kind of like maybe just slightly below Rage, but a very solid support spell.
Inner Fire is great. I really like it. It also has a decent shard.
Yeah.
Very underrated ability.
Alright, so he's gone for... Bristleback's a little bit interesting, I guess, but...
The Bristleback is a weird pick, yeah?
But everything else here seems very nice. I value Reflection quite highly.
I'm going to say, like,
very annoying.
Oh, he's going for the Rearm split!
Yes. People underestimate Reflection. I think that's the
Essence Flux, by the way, on AOD now. Endless mana.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing it.
There we
go. You can just toggle and always have mana.
So what do we see here? Rupture with Reflection. Okay, fair enough.
I think CK can just go for his really strong illusion build with Juxta and... Okay.
Picks up
Juxta
the
Reality Rift and any crit, the Chaos Strike, even Mortal Strike is great with healers.
How does Juxta work with Thirst? If your illusion gets the last hit, does your main hero heal or not?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, it doesn't.
I don't really wonder what's the...
of weird stuff of illusions like that, where it's like you think it should work, but it doesn't.
Well, there's Feast and Mortal Strike, which has come around, which is like one of those like annoying block type sustain heroes, do nothing but farm like a god. I also like Spirit Lance, I gotta say.
I kind of like the Spirit Lance shard, it's really strong. Especially on PL with his talent on level 15 for...
Or anything with a buff placer, like an orb effect of any kind.
Then you go Octarine Core and spam the lance on like 3.5 seconds cooldown.
Ooh. That feels disgusting.
So, I mean, what's not picked up till now is like meta.
Yeah, we don't see meta or the illusion stuff picked up at all. Very confused.
I think the Conjure Image is also excellent with some of these drafts.
Yeah, and nobody is going for Juxta with, like you said, like Conjure Image or one of the crits.
Yeah.
In this pool is really
I would have expected
weird.
that for sure, but again, we could still see the Phantom Lancer end up with something. Like, there are 2 good ults that he could end up with here, and it's not like they're gonna get both of them, kind of thing.
I mean, now the Lash actually picked up the meta, which has an insane Aghanim Scepter upgrade with the Fear. So if he can play that, he can permanently fucking fear the enemy. Get like a Strength Blink, Soul Ring, and permanently fear them. And blink around them and deal damage with the Strength Blink
everywhere.
and Shivas. So if that's a good... If Fuzzy can play Lash, Rearm, I would call it GG. Right here. That's an insane
the OD is not to be underestimated as well, though. In terms of, he wants to be up close and personal in a lot of ways as well.
Yeah, but he's gonna struggle when he is feared for the whole time. It's 3 seconds, if I'm not wrong.
Yep.
The Terror Wave. I really like that build on Lash. I mean, he even has a tool to farm with the Split Earth. Okay, and CK not even going for the crits. Or for Feast. That's interesting. Oh, we see some really strong draft here in this game on.
And he does
I mean,
get
CK.
the Juxtapose. Last pick Juxtapose. Like, just what the fuck?
It's
This
not
is-
bad. With
so
Reality
this-
Rift?
Oh, this is fucking fantastic. I'm just like, this is not the way this would have gone down in my pubs.
Yeah, I
That
just
is
want
a
to say
first pick ability.
this is one of the first times I've ever seen Mortal Strike unpicked in a draft.
That's true. I think I've also never seen that in my life.
Yeah, that's also valid.
But yeah, this Phantom Lancer in the laning stage has to be a priority for the Radiant team. It's not the kind like same with the Chaos Knights. The two of them are very, very frightening.
So it looks like they're giving the PL to I'm Thor. And I'm not sure who's playing the rearm now.
Well, everyone switched, so I don't know who's doing what. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll see.
But I would assume that the Lash is mid, gets Shard Blink and Scepter. And
I would expect so as well, but
okay, Shift is playing it. I hope he's a rearm player, because then we're gonna see something crazy in this game. Because I don't know if you ever experienced it. Terror Wave rearm. Have you ever played against that? Because it's absolutely crazy. You cannot do anything. The wave is huge. It's like a really big AoE, and you're not getting to play at all if he knows what he's doing. So, but who is he up against at mid?
Be hard to tell here, I believe. With the Phantom Lancer going off to the safe, but they're wrapping around here looking for a kill. God, I love that taunt.
Ooh, stun on CK.
Immediately, they got 4 heroes here. They should be able to bring him down. Oh, they missed the stun.
Now they stopper. And the Chaos Strike, Chaos Bolt is up in right now. And this is the first blood. Even giving it to Lash, so he has a good start in the game.
That's a good buddy.
Alright. And in the OD, I have to say the OD started off with the classic build. 3 circlets. And I think there's another circlet coming out now.
Okay, now we know who it's Scarewoman. He's obviously going for the 3 nulls.
Didn't that get nerfed? But you're 100% right.
I mean,
got the Nesh here.
No, I think he's going 3 braces, by the way, not 3 nulls.
True, because he already has endless mana regen with endless flux, so he doesn't even need it this time. Okay, so we might see a new meta develop here. 3 bracer mids.
Oh, this is. I actually didn't like. I got a little bit of AFK at the end of the draft, but I didn't realize that we had rearm meta.
Yep. This is what we've been talking about, the rearm fear.
Yeah, well, I was talking the whole time about the Terror Wave, the Meta Scepter upgrade.
Yeah,
with
that's actually
rearm. That's once he gets like level 3 rearm, 1.5 seconds cooldown, and a blink, he can like Terror Wave them forever.
Do it again. Do it again.
Forever. Wherever. Na, 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 na.
I want to see them terror it all the way back to their fountain.
Yeah, he just stays behind Terror Waves, and meanwhile the PL is pushing. Insane strategy.
Well, that's the mid matchup there. Let's jump down bottom and see this matchup down there. We got the CK and the Tinker facing off against the Wraith King. And the Purselback.
Yeah, nothing outstanding here. I think that's just gonna be farming. Oh!
Just another kill top as they're starting to get aggressive.
The stand-in for Tiarin's Assassin's died. That's I'm Thor, by the way.
That's okay. We wore him out last game. We'll give him a pass.
It didn't sound too well when I was speaking to him, like 1.5 hours before the game. It was sounding pretty hungover, I have to say. Yeah, but he has a good build and he can even fall back into the jungle farm really fast with his build, so he should be fine.
He should be
even
fine.
with an early death.
Bottom there, they're running at the other guys now.
Do we see on bot? Yeah, they have the slow from reflection with the stun and blood right. So we might gonna see more action on the bot lane.
It's a good dual slow there. The reflection slow and the enchant slow is not to be underestimated. You cannot get away from that.
The Husker is in trouble and has stick
Running
charges.
at him again.
One more quill and he's gone. And he gets the kill.
I would expect we'll see more of that.
Yeah, but the thing about Quill Spray, it's still strong in lane early game, but it really falls off when you don't have the passive.
Like, he's got to make advantage of this early game, and I'm glad to see he's really putting the pressure on. He's got to do that, right? Because as you say, it falls off without the bristleback component of it.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what he's going for. If he's going like a Radiance on Lifestealer or a Scepter and playing around the goo. And it becomes a right clicker.
I could see him becoming a right clicker.
Ooh, but he's in trouble now on Lifestealer.
Get back,
but
though.
they have 3 stacks of Quill on each of the heroes, so they decide to go back. But this PL has insane sustain. Both Chaos Strike and Thirst.
I mean,
they don't burst him.
The CK is also pretty strong for the same reason.
Well, bottom again, they're getting Raleigh. They're looking into this bristleback as they're trying to find the damage for him.
Yeah.
He's just a little bit too fast, and we'll just sort of get away here.
And one thing to say also is that the Chaos Knight has Doppelganger, so in the lane, FaZe's gonna do nothing with the Blood Rat. Like, unless he gets a stun off, and even then it's like, he needs to pre-cast the Blood Rat and then get the Chaos Bolt off.
I mean, he can do a close range Chaos Bolt if he walks up, so he has no time to react.
Yeah,
CK.
but that's true. But then he needs to get above a 2.9 second stun, so you can only get that like later on, you know. And the way around that normally is you put the Blood Rat down in the middle, and then as they start running, you stun them, so they're stunned in. But you just can't do that against a hero with Doppelganger or Phase Shift.
But at mid, we already see OD abusing his endless mana pool with Pulse Nova Essence Flux. I mean, if he gets unlucky with the procs, he still has Arcane Orb to refresh.
How does it work? Do you just toggle and every untoggle, or every has to be every toggle?
I think even both. I think even both can trigger it.
We'll have to watch here, but I believe it's just the toggle on, not the toggle off. But
and he gets the kill.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Because it used to be something which used mana, right? So that would only be a toggle on.
Okay. I mean, some stuff is bugged. I think on Arctic Burn you can also do that, and
yeah,
I think
there's a few things that are bugged like that.
Like Mana Shield also. Like, I think Mana Shield historically only.
Yeah, but now he has that running at 6 minutes, so he's just going to be farming up everywhere as quickly as possible. I don't expect him to go back to a lane anytime soon. All the while on top, comes in, the disarms up though, so they're not able to hit anymore. Enchantress will just sort of walk away.
Although I want to say once again, Chaos Knight going for the armlet, or Darrentai going for armlet. This game it seems much better. He's got the Berserker's Blood. He's got Vampiric Spirit to push through. Like, this is the right game to go that kind of build.
And he dodged the stun on the CK. But I still like the PL build. Once he got the Diffusal with Reality Rift, it's gonna be really annoying to play against. And he's already queuing up the Diffusal.
Yeah, He's been able to farm this top very effectively.
Yeah, and that,
Only really sort of getting
I mean,
zoned
that's the
out
timing
once
for
here.
PL and for mid. I mean, OD is just gonna keep farming
Jungle
forever
at this
now.
point, right? In terms of, I don't expect PA to or PL or OD to ever show up in the lane here. Oh,
Lash
find
has
him
like
in the
a
jungle here.
15-minute timing. Oh, he runs
Finds
into a
the Lash.
sentry on Lash.
Reflection
Unlucky.
comes out. They're looking for more. They got the slow.
But they might get the
And they
OD.
stun. They'll find him. And he goes down. Now Tinker is trying to lay some damage into that Lash, but he's
I
got two
think
beating down
Tinker's-
behind him. And now the Chaos Knight has got to do something with this, but he's going to get beaten
He
down
didn't use
himself.
doppel.
Yep, there's the doppel to
He
get out
used
of the
it.
range. And that will probably be the disengagement there.
Tinker's got cooldowns now.
I think we've lost one.
Pause.
Misclick a pause.
Okay. That's better than our pause from last game, where Tauntaun really
Yeah, we-
lost internet connection.
I thought
It was-
Tauntaun was like, guys, if you don't give me 5 minutes, I'm like, I'm done.
Kind of had that feeling to it. It's like, this has been going
All
on for
tactical.
50
All
minutes.
tactical.
Let's take a pause. I need to take a piss.
So with everyone running away from the fight now, so
Here's a question: is Echo Saber too bad now? Is it just awful, or is it like, are there situations in which it's viable?
I think a huge part was that you could disassemble it and then make an
Yeah.
Orchid and BKB
Other
out of it,
things,
and now
and
this
now you
option is
can't.
gone.
Yeah, I would say that is the
So-
huge thing in terms of a lot of people did it because it was a build up to other things that they were going to be building anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the
now it
Bloodthorn
just
is always great late game, so you have
doesn't
So now you-
something to
worth it.
build in.
What I'm asking is there any hero where it's viable,
I
or
don't,
any build where
Tiny,
you like?
tiny. I think it's one of the few.
I don't
that
think
comes
so
to mind.
Oh,
personally.
here we go.
I think I'd just rather have something else.
Yeah, now they
Doppels out.
even buy moon shards instead.
Yeah, like just feels like
action
there's
bottom?
a bigger impact.
Oh,
They were trying to
Darren
run
Taz
one
gonna
here.
get. Darren Taz
beautiful
gonna get-
infest.
Yep, he'll run back here.
Keep in mind the Wraith King is still inside of the Husker. Doppelganger
Trying
still
to
on
leap
cooldown.
forward. They're gonna run under the tower here. They throw the stun out onto the Tinker. He'll blast out, looking for.
Oh, they're gonna turn us around. It's gonna be huge.
Oh.
I think.
But out comes the.
I think they're all
OT,
dead.
putting in a
Pulse Nova
huge amount of damage with that Pulse Nova. That's found at least two. Will they find a third?
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Oh.
That is a triple kill for the OD, ladies and gentlemen.
What-
We got a button for that.
When a Frenchman doesn't, like, do the cliched white flag, and he carries on running at you, you know you should be scared. You know to be scared. Oh la la.
And what did he get the Voodoo Mask just for the spell?
Spell lifesteal,
Spell
I
lifesteal.
would assume. Yeah. Like it's gonna be very strong for him, right? In terms of the amount of spell damage that he's gonna be doing here.
That's true. Just for farming. Oh,
Go for the
rupture on
rupture.
the ancient mids.
He's
It's running. Rage just pops us out.
Rage BKB? No, Rage TP. No, nothing? Okay, didn't have a TP?
Was still on cooldown with the TP. But I still hope the Lash buys his shard at minute 15. Gets a blink and a scepter. And it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't see he has anything queued up, but I imagine he's going to be getting that shard. It's so strong.
There is little hope for Radiant's middle.
And soon the
Gets
PL
the
also
March
has.
and the Earth Split. And as you mentioned,
True, that's still bugged that you
probably-
get the March.
yeah, he'll probably go for that Wave of Terror Scepter upgrade eventually. It's just so strong.
Radiant's middle tower.
And PL needs 250 for the Diffusal Blade, then he can also start playing the game.
It won't be long now.
Those are also.
Farm that jungle fairly effectively and relatively uncontested.
Yeah, this OD build is just so good for farming, it's insane.
Just runs around.
Permanent
just
Pulse Nova.
jungles everywhere. Alright, he's looking for another kill. There's
Oh,
two heroes
this
bottom.
looks
They'll
like-
rupture the one. He'll run out of the circle.
I think
Doppel's
they
out
are
of
in
the circle.
trouble.
And runs right into the one now. He's looking for the other, but he's bringing in help in the form of the Husker.
I'm a little bit surprised that this PL is going for Diffu first item. I mean, it does allow him to fight, but I think that he has to be a bit greedier. And I think going like even a Yasha first is better.
I think
Will
it's
accelerate
okay.
his farm. I don't think it's horrible, but I think it would be better if he just
Accelerate the
ultimate
farm
greed.
rather than build an item to fight heroes.
But now he can like put pressure on the lifesteal on the lane because
Yep, before
burns
that
all
it
the mana.
was
He doesn't have re-ink.
definitely not going to be the case. And we see it right here, so he's already putting it in work.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is a worthwhile endeavor, but I think he needs, like, his focus has got to be on farming.
And with Reality Rift level 1, it's still pretty hard to fight 18 seconds cooldown.
He's
Yeah.
going to go back and immediately start farming up again, which is the right call. All the while, OD has decided not to farm and go take down a mid tower. I expected OD to be farming still, to be perfectly honest.
Darren's fighting
Big fight
1v4 bottom.
bots. But he gets stunned. Oh, beautiful Astral.
Oh, there's the Doppel. He'll get out. Oh, the Rupture
That is
saved at the
ruptured.
last minute.
But
He
OD
will get
comes
taken down.
and saves the day.
Well, maybe. Lets
Oh, he
the
didn't
Lesh
kill
walk
the
away.
Lesh.
And then the other one TP's out. Oh, wow. That was a mistake.
Dire's middle tower is no more.
Whoopsie.
Definitely
Let's
needed to get that Lesh.
Lesh just walk away. One more hit.
Interesting.
That's one of those ones where probably assumed it was just dead for the Pulse Nova tick or whatever and started targeting someone
Yeah.
else. And they just got away with a sliver of health, hit a wand, and way to go.
Radiant should look to their middle tower. Dire's bottom tower is under
But they're getting another after mid. They now put pressure on the bot tower. Guess they also get that one. Yep.
Now he can continue running forward. They got the did the hold him in place, but they got to worry about the
Ooh,
circle
a
of
nice
death
stun.
here. But it's going to still output a ton of damage even when they're coming in to deal with them. But will they have the output? I don't think so.
Oh.
He turns and starts killing these guys. There you go. Oh, okay. Finally brings him down. Bristleback will play forward with his life.
I'm building a future without you in it.
Double damage.
A lot of gold for the Bristleback, but that's not the hero you wanted on.
No. All the while,
But we are approaching minute 15, so the Lash builds.
Lifestealer in trouble top. He's getting run at by two. Now that Diffusal Blade doing a lot of work. He's body blocking, and he will get the kill.
Nice play.
Husker even saving the stun there. Didn't need it. And they'll turn around and use
now
this
they're
as a
trying
time
to-
pressure.
tower is in danger.
Exactly, now he can kill the creep wave and get the tower, but OD is coming, contest him.
Look out for the OD still. Even with the slow,
And
put in a lot of
guess
damage.
looks like he's fine on PL.
We'll see.
Oh, here
There's
we
two
go.
in the area.
They caught
him again.
PL. They caught PL.
Oh, he's gonna be going down for sure.
I don't know if you saw, but he stood still for a period of time on the high ground. He didn't like consider they had a ward up there, and Tinker got the Astral Imprisonment off, which is what started the whole thing.
Yep. Great catch with the Astral there. It's good that he's
And I'm
also
getting
there following up with the laser too. It's a nice bit of pure damage, which stops him from attacking back.
The Lash is not buying his shard, he's buying a BKB. This makes me sad.
That's sad. That split Earth from the Martian Machines is very, very good for him. But he is farming in the
Yeah.
jungle. He's not pushing lanes and stuff yet, so.
Yeah,
could
but still,
hold
you
off.
just throw like 2 split earths on
Well,
on
and
where...
it's also for this, right? In terms of he's dealing with this. So you want to be able to fight that, you need a BKB. I don't see any other way of dealing with it.
Yeah, it's just stay behind, put split earths in front of the tower and stuff.
But
They're literally
Frenchman
trying
is
to fuck.
running through towers now at this point. Like he doesn't.
They
Oh
just
my
start
care.
respecting him. The Huskar walked high ground, got 2 hits, and
Yep.
FaZe just keeps on hitting creeps. Like, what's he gonna do to me, bro? It
And
just
then
gets
just
completely
immediately
fucked.
gets destroyed. Going
No.
top
Oh,
again.
and they get the PL.
Nope, decides the better of it. He's gonna stay and take bottom tower. Yeah, I think you're right there. Just didn't respect the damage that can come out of this OD at this point. Oh, they see the TP, and immediately it's cancelled.
The
But
OD
they-
gave
Ping it
the
out.
OD gave away that ward a little bit. If he
Yeah.
should have stood still while the Tinker moved, and then the
Just-
Tinker can always get the Astral off.
Yeah.
This is gonna get dewarded, at least.
Oh, they already pinged it out. They know that it's there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, in the triangle,
Fight in triangle, yeah.
another
Oh.
little treat, 1 hit. Oh,
Ah,
gets
but
the
nice
Sunbro.
life swaps.
Oh, yes.
Not quite enough, though.
BKP still not ready for another 8 seconds.
1 hit.
Will be the one.
He's
but
gonna get brought down.
There is enough there to bring him
Oh,
down.
he's not dead yet, and he has BKP. Okay, doesn't
Will
get.
bring him down.
Yeah, he could have popped the BKB, but he should.
Yeah,
he
but
would have died
the PL was
immediately.
there. The
Yeah,
PL was
PL was there.
To their middle tower.
You know, yes, it would have maybe, you know, negated some of the damage, missed their spec stun or whatever, but you're still just gonna get right clicked down from the PL.
Mid lane. Battle of the BAMs.
Oh, he
I
is
love the
attacking
illusion,
very
boys.
fast.
Yeah, Chaos Knight doesn't really need mana as such, but it would be nice if he had like a mango something, so you can always mango doppel.
And he's
Just for that
going for a
save.
Basher. Just finished his Basher now on CK. Not sure if I'm the biggest fan of it, but I guess it's okay.
It works for his build, right? In terms of he's gonna have
I kind of like
all of
the
attack
scepter
speed in the
upgrade for a
world.
life break.
Yeah, it's very strong. That increase
Three
Stun
second
going off.
taunt.
range is
Oh.
quite nice.
Just hoping that the Lashrock doesn't make the mistake of playing his build around meta. Because it's not really that good.
No, I think that's a trap. In terms of he's just gonna
Yeah.
get beaten down or run at.
Oh,
Oh,
gets the rupture out, but
It's not enough.
OD
It's the
still
one.
kills him.
OD wants to move, but he can't. Just pull the wave to him.
Well. 12k gold advantage. We're just about 20 minutes in. Popping off is French Dash Man, also known as Joe Woman. Everyone else is feeding.
Dire's bottom tower.
I mean, he has a really strong build with the Essence Flux plus Pulse Nova.
Bottom tower is
You're guaranteed to get super farmed, and
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just have the
then you
ultimate
just-
farming ability, right? In terms of you can just walk around and farm.
it's 200 damage per second. That's like quite a lot.
You already see he's got everything in the world that he needs too, right? The Orchid is done, the BKB's done, the Witchblade he's had there for a while. He's even got a nice little neutral item. Looks like he's trying to finish up the Mage Slayer? Yeah.
So, Lash finished his BKB. I hope he goes for the. Oh my god, what a fight!
1 hit,
This
2
OD is
hits.
just killing
He
people.
can literally sustain through the...
Oh,
Oh, maybe not. Oh!
Ultra kill animation.
I don't
don't
have
have
an
one
ultra
yet.
kill animation. I don't have a button for
Well,
that.
There's the triple kill.
I do have a button for that.
+1. Triple
Plus
kill
one.
+1.
There you go.
structures fortified.
Just play the triple kill twice.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what we
Next
did.
week we try to have an ultra kill.
Yeah, Blop was like, there's no chance anyone's getting a triple, like more than a triple kill.
Hey, we have a rampage. We have a rampage with MLG horns. So
Yeah, the audio
we
didn't
are
work
prepared
for
for
me, by the
that.
way. If you're gonna do that in the future, you need to separate the audio from the video.
Ah,
Just by the way.
Idiots.
Dire's middle tower
Idiots!
Hey, production is hard.
production is hard, and I'm not like
top tower is
a professional.
I can tell you what also was hard was Blop after the last game's easy outcome. But looks like Phantom more pushing the top. Gonna get wrapped around here. FaZe, gonna get the stun, gonna get the blood right.
No, the rage.
But
He'll rage immediately
Rage
in
too
BKB,
strong.
or rage immediately and
Yeah.
TP out.
these spells are really annoying, by the way, by this Enchantress.
Oh yeah.
Untouchable Rage, Inner Fire, and Impetus, like my word.
She knew she was safe, right? In terms of being there, taking that, because if they tried to jump on her, she just does exactly that. If they try to attack her, they're not going to be able to. They enter fire, like, she's got everything she needs to be able to get away.
Yes and no. I mean, yes, in the way that she was moving, but there's always a risk walking high ground of being stunned as you come up.
Yep.
And she nearly did that.
Oh, and the Lash queued up the shards. I'm happy now again. And he also got a lot of XP. Oh my god! And always
here
when I
comes
talk about the Lash
Frenchman.
shards, OD is killing people.
Here he comes. Now the BKB's up. So he may be able to
Gonna
stand his
die. I
ground
think
and fight
Frenchman's
for
gonna
the
die.
meta.
He's gonna die here. Yeah.
Yeah. The BKB
Nice
making
Astral.
all of the difference.
Buying some time.
A little bit of time. Oh, turn around, turn around.
Laser.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The
didn't-
turnaround.
They didn't spread out and they got punished. Big
That
newbies.
Astral imprisonment save. Insane.
Wow. Looks like
I
they're
mean,
gonna
that-
turn
that
this
was
around
them acting like-
immediately, go for rush.
Just not standing right next to each other when the enemy has laser. And check out top lane, poor Thor. Never said that before.
He's getting
Oh,
out. He's getting out. The Milan Roche dies within 10 seconds.
Ages.
Lash picking it up.
The OD has the. Just there.
Yeah, now they're in trouble. If they had killed OD there, it would have been at least a little bit of hope. But now with Aegis on OD, it's really hard for.
so Leshrax. So basically, you think Leshrax got to turn into a Tinker now, like Tinker. Just march
Yeah,
the
it's
machines, push out every lane.
Yeah, it's really good for the high ground defense. Have fun pushing into 5 split earths with the shard.
With March going on
But then
top
why?
of all that.
If that's the case, why did he go BKB? Why didn't he go shard
Blink.
into Blink Dagger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's way
That's what
better.
we were
I think
talking about in terms of that's probably what he should have bought.
I think he was just afraid of when he ever gets caught by the OD, that he needs that BKB.
And we saw it. Like,
But he
without
could
that
have-
BKB in the last fight, he would have been just dead. Like, straight up. You've seen
Yeah.
that so many times, and now he's at least
But
able
he
to
should
stand and fight.
never be close to people anyway with this build.
Well, speaking of high ground defense,
There
Yeah,
isn't
high
much
ground is
here.
It's gone. And Lash, he got his shard now. So we will hopefully see some split earths on mid. Just lay them down. Okay, he's not. Looks like he's. Not
I don't
real
get it.
play.
He's got to throw everything you have at this, not just one at a time here, Rush. Come on. There we go. Start slaying down those slitters. A little out of place, a little bit late.
Bridgman was quite low.
Yeah, that's not enough for this.
Coming in from behind, though. PL
Aw,
trying to poke
with
in.
a haste. Oh, what? Ah, no, he's so fast with it first.
He's trying to just cut the waves and things like that to force them back. But
Yeah. I mean, backdoor protection is kicking in. Some
should,
split earths on the
should do
ground.
it. Yep. He's throwing down the splits. They gotta get back. We'll all pull out because of it.
So maybe we can. Let's
Runs
see
in
if
the
the
rush,
Lash still gets his scepter for the terror wave.
I really hope so.
We might still
I'd say
see a
that's very
game.
strong.
Regeneration.
And PL has his Manta style now, but the problem is the OD just kills his Elo so unbelievably fast with the Pulse Nova, so. Really hard for him.
I don't see how the PL can fight directly into the OD at this point. It's probably just death.
Starting the push bot.
Here comes the response. They finally got a march out. A few good stacks are laid down there.
Yeah, he wants to burn his Aegis, it looks
Burns, yeah, the Aegis is down.
Maybe if he gets a good split Earth.
Nope, the BKB's popped immediately. They're running down, but how come the BKB's in response, so he can sort of stand his ground, but he's not doing a lot with it.
They'll trying his best.
Gets the
Fight the back line.
Starch, the Sheen's coming out there. The damage from the OD is unreal.
It's insane, man.
Yeah, he's got a Lotus too now, a Lincoln Sphere as well, so you can't single target him as well now with this stuff. So they're able to take those
Meanwhile,
relax.
Lifesteal is zoning them back into the fountain. This looks like Magus. Yep.
He's still trying to cut waves. He's as annoying as possible to try to do something about this. Oh, the leap forward, the caught out. Oh, the best bomb comes out, it's not enough. Just doppelganger away, and the OD can sustain through this now. He's looking for more. Scratch that. On the back of this all.
PL tries at least to get one kill, and they even
Can't do
deny
it.
that from him. He tried.
Wow,
He tried.
this game was so easy. Even Darren Ty looked good. Just killing Darren Ty. Yeah, so I mean, I cast with German today. I cast with obviously RGBKnights. I cast with Thor. I feel sad for Thor that it happened like this. It went down. He was doing a good job, but Joe Woman's build is just
It also
too powerful.
counters him.
Too
Also
powerful.
counters him. Yeah. He really needed the Lash to pop off, and that didn't happen sadly.
So basically, what this means is that the cavemen are going to end 1 and 2, aren't they?
The 2 and 1, they won against Charity, so they are in the upper bracket.
Oh yeah, the 201. Yeah, okay. So we end with the 3-2-1-0. Perfect. No tiebreakers.
That's
No
what you want.
tiebreakers, yeah.
Yeah, get fucked, Rob.
So we actually, with getting first in our group, so we now have the strongest enemy in my opinion, Masliata, in the upper bracket
you're-
finals number 2.
Yeah, but there's only 8 teams in the whole tournament, right? So
Yeah.
with a team of your caliber, you should be meeting up against them or G2OP in the lower bracket finals, right? G2OP. Boo boo bee boo.
Yeah, they're down in the lower bracket now, Charity. Who would have thought that? After
Not
we
me.
nearly lost against them.
I'm gonna say I would have put my money on that the other way around, but someone would have taken my money from me. Well, that was a great day of Dota. I watched a bit yesterday as well. I think we had 2 fantastic days of Dota here. It's great to see some high-level competitive ability draft.
Great content. Amazing AD content. Only the King of the Pool was as great as this wonderful
If
event.
only. If only.
All right. So when do the playoffs happen? Give us the details before we
Playoffs?
sign out.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Let's have a look at the playoffs bracket. So
I haven't updated the playoff stuff yet, but
I quickly can do
I
it.
do have the additional one that you sent me, so if you send me a new one, I can get it in there quickly.
Yeah. Working on it.
I do have the old one that has all the standings from yesterday in there. Certainly get the new one updated.
So
Yeah, but it's great to see some upsets in terms of, people in different places than we sort of expect them to be. That means that people are getting better.
indeed. So I've sent you the
Yep, thank you.
updated brackets. Yeah, next week we start on Friday. We have 3 days of insane ability draft. We got first the upper bracket finals. Number 1, the Ghetto Mexicans meeting SQCavemen. I think the upper bracket games all gonna be really close.
Oh,
So
those all
on-
best of threes. Okay, yeah.
Those are best of 3s, exactly. Then after that, we're gonna see No Jungle against Mazzoliata. Like I said, we never won a fucking game against them. We are 8-0 against Mazzoliata, so I'm still hoping they cannot perform under pressure. So they're gonna
The
in
choke
the
under
tournament setting.
pressure.
They're
Is that
still
what you're
losing.
hoping for? Another throw?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. Then on the same day, on Friday, we got the lower bracket round 1 with Zip Family versus Tiarin's Assassins. And afterwards, nobody would have thought that that's gonna happen. Gyro to appear against Badass. And yeah, and from there
So
on,
that's
it's
all Friday.
just
That's all Friday.
That's all
So the
Friday.
Friday or
it's
the
all Friday.
Friday there's 2 best of threes and 2 best of ones. Then the Saturday is the upper bracket
Saturday,
finals and
upper
3
bracket
lower
finals.
bracket finals, one after each other. It seems.
Yeah. Then a lot of lower brackets. Lower bracket, the round 2 is also best of 1 since we didn't have more time. So it's
Yeah,
the
and then
loser
the
of
best of
the.
3.
That's actually a best of 1. The
Yeah, but the
lower
lower
bracket
bracket
round
round 3 is best of 3.
is a best of 3, exactly. Then the lower bracket finals, and then the. Oh wait,
Sunday
that's
finals.
yeah. On Sunday it's like lower bracket finals and best of 5 grand finals. Whew.
And
Here,
how
here.
does the mulligan work? Once per series or
Once per series, and for the grand
Okay.
finals there are 2 mulligans.
Ooh.
over 5
Yeah.
games?
Over 5 games, yeah. But you can still
Genau.
mulligan
Adds a whole
2
nother
times
strategy
right
level
away.
to it.
Yeah.
I
You have
like
to
it.
have a really
I
big
like it.
brain for
Deep thought.
that.
Big brain.
Yeah, so still a lot of great content for next week. 3 days.